And here we have it, another update for Freeman. If you'd like to check out the game, there's a link in the description. I'm really excited for this because a number of changes have happened, and obviously the changes that I couldn't experience because I had a current save game are going to be nullified. So now I will be able to experience all those wonderful things. We'll play on normal difficulty, and oh yeah, I need to choose these things here. So let me see. Alright, so this time around I'm going to do things a little bit differently because last time I, well, kind of had a bit of a weird character that I created. So we're going to do... Ooh, I really don't know. I think we'll probably try to do something like... Ooh, became a bandit? Army officer dishonorably discharged. A few loyal men deserted to join me in my undertakings. That sounds actually really good. Let's do the army officer. And... wow, there's just so many different choices. And this all obviously determines what kind of character you're going to have, which is going to be crazy. So I guess I'm going to go for the PE teacher. And... let's see, there's much we can learn about books. I like getting around, part of a local shooting club. Maybe we should do that. I want to try and make it so that we have the most skill in rifles or in something that we can. So let's do that. Okay, we go about war in many different ways, but what factor do you personally feel is a priority for a victory? I guess... well, teamwork, obviously, and leadership, so that would probably be pretty good. Alone, you spot a group of hostiles on top of the mountain ahead. They haven't spotted you. What will you do? Superior firepower. Oh, I have no idea. Probably snipe from afar to make sure that we don't take that much damage. The sound of battle approaches and will soon reach the gates of your village. What will you do in preparation? Well, I mean, my village is just my village, so I guess what I can do is train the villagers, I guess. We'll try and do something like that. All right, so let's have a look-see here. So I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna go with the name that I've gone for with the other other special features, and we're gonna go for Jams this time around because I have a pretty funny / amusing name structure for squads going forward. I think you can probably already guess what it's gonna be. Okay, so let's see. What am I gonna go for here? I don't really mind, to be honest. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we might. Oh, that might be something pretty good. Okay, let's go for something like this, and maybe something like that. Okay, and the hair, I have no idea. I mean, we're gonna be wearing a helmet, or at least I hope we're gonna be wearing a helmet relatively soon. If we don't, I'm gonna be in big trouble. All right, let's go for something like that then, I guess. All right, welcome. Ooh, this is new. Okay, welcome to Cherniv. It's a beautiful land filled with riches ripe for the taking, but you are not the first to come here. The Pozna Front, the Chernivkan Vanguard Army, the Eitov Federation, the Uman Brotherhood. Powerful forces have already buried their claws deep into this land, seeking to claim it for their own. What you do here is up to you. Will you play by your morals and save the people from the fires of war? Will you seek to plunder the lands for yourself? Or would you perhaps bring your own justice to these lands, protecting the innocent and smiting all that dare oppose you? The choice is yours. If you need any help starting out, the question mark on the upper left corner can help you get your bearings. Whatever it is that you choose to do in Cherniv, remember that there will be consequences. Wars will be fought, and lives will be lost. Good luck. Alright, okay, so I was actually hoping that we might have more than just 3 people, but yeah, apparently that's... wait a minute. Okay, I apologize. I was thinking to myself that these guys were going to be the worst recruits that I could ever have in my army ever, but no, they're actually amazing. These are federal infantry. If you haven't seen my previous series on the previous version of Freeman, then I'd highly recommend checking it out. It's probably in the description below or in the pinned comment. But if you don't see it there, then I've forgotten, obviously. Anyway, point is, this is amazing. These are really, really good. Okay, so let's take a look at my actual stats here. So I've got 5 in marksmanship, 6 in leadership. These stats are so much better than what I had previously. And just look at this, 45 in rifles. I have 45 in rifles, 5 in instructor. Wow, that's amazing. That is really, really good. Okay, so that means I should have a pretty easy time of things being able to use rifles almost immediately. I think I'm probably going to put 2 points in marksmanship, and then we're going to go and we are going to put our proficiencies into armor. We're just going to go armor straight up, because you can't get armor proficiency by getting hit in combat, or at least that's how it wasn't in a that's how it was in a previous version. So I'm going to just try and get as much armor proficiency as possible. And I don't have any companions right now, unfortunately. I don't have any prisoners, obviously. Oh yeah, by the way, the prisoner system is completely different now as well. And I'm very interested to see how it is going to turn out. All right, so let's take a quick look and see what's going on here. Okay, so there's the VFA. The VFA is doing really well, as is always the case. They're kind of deadly, so we probably want to be a bit careful of them. And I want to be... Oh, hello. Yes, these are new as well, because I obviously did not update and save, restart my save. So I never saw these. I never saw these caravan-type escort things. So, yeah, that's actually really cool. And also, there's achievements now. Yeah, that is a new thing. That is still in development, according to the developers. You can see here, reach level 5, reach level 10, reach level 30, fully upgrade your agility skill, your stealing skill, and 1,000 headshots. Okay, how long do you think it's going to take me to get 1,000 headshots? I'm going to say probably 2 million episodes? Something like that, probably, right? Yes, something like that. Anyway, okay, so I do have some ammunition. I'm thinking we're probably going to try and start off doing a bit of trading. I don't have that much... Oh, I have a lot of cash. I have a lot of cash. Okay, wait a second. Yes, let us go into the barracks. Oh, these are new. Sea Lion Special Soldier? Yeah, they are special indeed. Look at that. 49,000 for one of these guys. That's crazy. And that's obviously with equipment. If I didn't want them with equipment, then I could take one for 2,300, which might make sense. That's cool. That is actually really cool. Okay, you know what? Is there a mercenary camp somewhere here? I wouldn't mind getting the... Wait a minute, I've got to be a bit careful here as well. I'm used to running around in this game with a very strong army of about 100 people, so now I have to be much more careful about where I'm running to. Ooh, we might be able to kill those mountain bandits. Come back here, mountain bandits. You will die. Ah, yes, it uses this. Okay, that's very good. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna attack those guys just yet, because... Are they running faster than me? No, thankfully not. Okay, so I'm going to go to some of the Posner here, because I wouldn't mind getting some Posner troops if at all possible. Oh, wow. So it seems like every single faction has a special unit this time around that you can get from their barracks. And for the Posner, it is the Owl Special Sniper, which you can get for 3,000 without any of their gear. I don't know whether that's worth it. It might be worth it, to be honest. I have 12,000, but you know what I should really do? I should really get a rifle, shouldn't I? I should really get a rifle of some kind. This isn't... Whoa, that's an assault rifle. That looks really nice, actually. Maybe we should go for something that I have not ever used before. I mean, I could use the AK-12. We're very much used to that. But I'm thinking maybe we want to use something a bit different, a bit new. This is a PDR. It has 55 damage, 580 muzzle velocity, and whoa, it's got much more damage than the AK-12, which has 41, and only 20 less muzzle velocity. I'm thinking we're probably going to go for this. It's cheaper too, by a huge margin. I actually would not be able to afford the other thing, so yes, this seems like a good plan to me. Okay, so we're going to buy a couple of pieces of ammo. I actually really like the new UI as well, because you can see exactly how much you're going to be losing, as you can see right there. I like that a lot, and I would like to be able to get some medkits, but I think that that's probably not going to be applicable for me at the moment, so we're probably just going to have to move on without it, unfortunately. What is that? Is that a mod of some kind? Oh, no, never mind. That's actually a zoom. Okay, that's a zoom. That's a scope. So, yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to get one of those. I would like to be able to, but no such luck just yet. You know what? I'm now thinking, should I get some... I don't think I'm going to be able to afford any armor, to be honest. I could get this. Really wish I had enough to buy this immediately, but I don't. So, okay, wait a minute. We've got to be a bit careful here, because obviously I don't want my federal infantry to die instantly. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy everyone a medkit. It's going to be 1,000. And then we're going to buy some armor for myself. I think we're going to buy... How much do I have left? I have 4,300. So technically I could buy this scout vest ammo. Camo. Scout vest ammo. Oh, yes, exactly. Anyway, I could buy this, but that's jungle. I'm not a big fan of the jungle camouflage, because we're not really going to be fighting that much in jungle, so it would be cool if we could get something that's a little bit darker for night camouflage, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get that. So maybe just desert. We'll just go for desert, and I'll probably buy this MP helmet as well. Can I afford that? No, I can't afford that. So what about this? The steel helmet. There we go. Okay, something like that will probably do me just fine for the moment. So we'll go for something like this. Let's equip that. And let's equip all of these things. And one medkit for me. And we will be... Oh yeah, I actually wanted to put some points into first aid. Oh, wow, yeah, that would have been really nice, but unfortunately I did already put points in marksmanship. Personally, I feel like that's really good, because now that has enabled me to use a pretty superior assault rifle, you know, apart from the AK-12, which is just way too expensive. So I'm actually pretty happy with this. We're going to keep these assigned skill points, and the next levels I'm going to spec into intelligence so that I can get those medical skills up rather considerably, because I am going to need those, absolutely. So let's get these guys kitted out. They have grenades as well. Ooh, yeah, I like it. Now technically what I could do is I could sell these rifles that they have, and I could also sell these police vests, which would technically give me a lot of cash. So if you too want to start off exactly the same as I have, then you are very welcome to do so. You can play alongside me if you so desire, and have a grand old time. So I'm going to just reward my people just to get them back up to 100 morale, and then we are going to find some people. Yes, we are going to find some people to attack. Hello. Those mountain bandits are already being killed, which is unfortunate. I would have liked to have attacked them, I think. Hello. Armored marauders. No, goodbye. I do not want to fight armored marauders, not at the moment. Hello, looters. No. I don't want to attack. Oh dear. Persuasion, 10%. Don't want any trouble, but I don't have any money on me. Okay, I'm going to try threat, 5%. Failed. Yes, of course it did. Okay, so thankfully these are just looters, but they have come in with another band of reinforcement, which is going to befall us in 75 seconds. But if we are able to eliminate the enemy quickly, which is unlikely, but if we are able to eliminate them quickly, then I think we should have a pretty easy... Ooh, I like this gun. I like this. Okay, come on guys, let's do this. You have amazing weaponry. You are federal infantry. I highly doubt you're going to be completely useless, like me. Let's do this. Okay. This is actually one of the best starts that I have ever gotten, which is kind of amazing, because I thought to myself, hey, you know what? It's probably about time that we do a little bit of something. There they are. They're right there. Do you see them? Yes, they're right there. Let's be very careful. Where are my people? They're coming up. So we better get this party started. Yes. Okay, so let's get around here. Really wish I had grenades now as well. Yes, one looter down. Really wish I had some kind of scope. That would really make all the difference. But unfortunately, I didn't have enough money for one. Well, at least one of the 2x ones, at least. So, yeah, kind of unfortunate. Okay, guys, where are you? Okay, I'm gonna just run over here. Oh, no, don't get shot now. Yes. Yes, there we go. Alright, so far, our federal infantry are doing a fantastic job, as we would have expected them to do. I mean, let's face it, they are pretty scary to fight against, especially for looters. And I'm actually getting kills. Can you believe it? I don't know. Can you? Yeah, I'm surprised. Okay, very nice indeed, though. Right, so there are only 7 enemies remaining. There's one right there, which we will hopefully be able to kill. There we go. And there's actually one over there. I wonder whether he's actually trying to flank. I would not be too pleased about that, so let's see if we can maybe do something about it. Maybe we should just move our federal infantry a little bit ahead here. I mean, these guys are amazingly good, so maybe it would be an idea. Ah, there are those guys. Okay, so we have to be a bit careful. That enemy squad is fleeing, thankfully, and it seems like the only squad that is remaining are just these guys on the left. And then I think we should have a victory. That is our first victory in the new version, 0.95 with Freeman. If we can pull it off. Obviously it is just a big if at the moment, because we are currently not really in the, well, we're in view of it. We're in view of a victory, but it is not yet upon us. Yes, that raider has died, thank you. And there's one more. Gotta be careful here. Bear in mind that bandits are still very deadly from close range. And there we go. He's down. And that's it. There you go. Wow. I'm actually kind of surprised. I am really surprised that we were able to do that. I mean, obviously, federal infantry, they're really good. I mean, we know that. So I was just very, very happy that we had some of those to begin with. And now we have the opportunity to take all this stuff. And that is great. Very nice. Okay, so do we get... Ooh, we actually get this guy. Okay, so we can imprison this guy. And as I was saying before, the prisoner persuasion system has been changed a little bit. So I'm going to hopefully be able to explore that in maybe just a second. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to decide to do just yet, as I might like to keep some of them just in case. And these guys can already level up, and I have 5,100 credits. So let's level them up. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So these guys now are level 3 and level 2. That's really nice. And how am I doing? Did I level up? Are you serious? Are you serious that I didn't? Oh, I am literally 40. That is just my luck, isn't it? Yes, I am 40 XP away from a level up. Okay, well, I'm going to need to get some more ammunition. So let's go over to Zalaniv then, I suppose, because I am going to need some more, because I spent quite a bit in that particular fight. And we might be able to get a red dot. I don't think we can. Yeah, there's the red dot. It's 13,000 or 12,000 for a holographic sight. That's never going to happen. Not right now, at least. So that's kind of unfortunate, but I guess I can buy some ammo here. And you know what? We might be able to if I sell some of these SMGs and some of this other stuff, because I actually don't even need this stuff right now. So that might make sense. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's pretty nice. Look at that, 5,900 already? That's crazy. That's insanity. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm liking it, because now that means I don't have to do a huge amount of trading, even though trading is very much still applicable. So if you want to be a trader, you can still do that if you so desire. As you can see, this trader will pay 131% for pottery. So if you find a place with a huge amount of pottery, then that's definitely the way to go. All right, so let's have a look here. What else can I do? So we'll just place these in there, and now I can just spray and pray for the most part. Sounds like a good plan. So let's go back and see if I can maybe fight. Yeah, I don't want to fight one looter, if at all possible, and I don't want to fight a small band. Do you think I can? No way. No way. I'm not going to even try to destroy a looter camp at the moment. I think that is a bit much. I could actually help these guys, can I? Yes, yes, I can. Nice. Okay, so we're actually just going to go and help this this fleet from the VFA, because I think that might give me some relation with them. I'm not entirely sure whether that is how it works at the moment, because obviously the diplomacy system and things like that are still in development. I mean, you know, Freeman is constantly changing, constantly improving, and the developers are always doing such a fantastic job. It really is amazing for such a small team to be this good at what they do. And I mean, there's many of those, but if you look at AAA, for example, you look at AAA and you look at, you know, you look at bigger companies and they have a massive budget, and then you look at smaller indie developers and they have a small budget, and it's just such an amazing thing to see what they can do with it. Anyway, the fleet was actually able to kill all of those, and I kind of just tagged along, which I suppose is fine, because I do get a bunch of relatively small pieces of loot, which is absolutely fine, because I am able to then take this looter, and that's I think that's fine. I don't think that's a big deal, but it doesn't seem like we gained any relation with these guys. Can I... Oh, what are you doing? We are sending goods to Chernivka. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. All right. Well, let's have a look here. I think we should probably stay in this area. Staying in this area is probably going to be the best course of action, because we are... Oh, I actually didn't... Oh, okay. Well, yes, nice. Yes, nice to see you. Anyway, I did not want to speak to her, but okay. Anyway, I think it's probably a good idea to stay in this area, because if we are at one point going to become quite powerful, then it's probably going to be the first stop that we make, because Zinkov only has 35 in the garrison, and that is certainly something to take into account. So let me just go and attack. We're going to attack these looters. Bear in mind, we dealt with how many before? I think we dealt with 24, but obviously they were staggered. So, you know, I think that we're going to be absolutely fine dealing with these guys. I feel like our federal infantry are just so good. They're really, really good at what they do. And, oh, I've now leveled up, and I forgot to do that. I'm good. Yes, I'm very good at this. Can you tell? Yes. Anyway, let me see if I can maybe... Ah, there they are. I see them. Let's move over here a little bit and maybe try to get the drop on them, so to speak. Really wish I had a scope. And I really wish I had a much bigger assault rifle proficiency as well, because I think that would really make all the difference. But I did have rifle proficiency, that's the thing. I had rifle proficiency from my character creation, but I didn't really want to take a rifle. I wanted to go for, you know, an assault rifle of some kind, but maybe I should have gone for a sniper rifle or something. That might have made more sense. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so let's just get these guys ready to fight, and let's start firing away. Let's see if we can maybe get a couple of kills, or just stop the enemy in general. It's actually really nice that they show you how much damage you're dealing now. So I like that. I like that quite a bit, because that means that if you know the HP of the enemy, so looters generally tend to have, how much? Like 60, 70 HP, maybe 80, something like that. Then you would be able to kill them in 2 hits if you have a weapon such as mine. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let's be a little bit careful here now as well. Ah, hello. Okay, I'm going to try and flank a little bit, because obviously we do not really have that many tactical options right now, because we literally just have one squad. And I don't really want to separate the squad that much. Okay, be careful, be careful. Armor is really, really important in this game, by the way, so if you are just starting off, you really do need to get some armor. Armor is really important, because, oh, trust me. In my previous series of Freeman, I started off, and I thought to myself, oh, I can get armor later on. I can, you know, definitely survive in the beginning stages against looters and things like that, because, you know, I've played many, many times before. But no, the developers have changed the importance of armor quite considerably, and as a result, it is definitely a good idea to try and focus on getting at least a little bit of armor. It doesn't really need to be that good, as you can see from my armor at the moment. It's not really that good, but it is giving me just that little bit of extra protection for the stray bullet every now and again. It really is helping out quite a lot. So let me see. Where's that last enemy? I don't even see where he is, but he's shooting at me for some reason. Oh, there we go. He's actually shooting at our guys. So, oh, there he is. Oh, he's crouching now. And I just wasted that magazine. That's great. There we go. He was like, I don't even see that guy coming. Yeah, it's very nice. Okay, so there's 1,400. Obviously, there's only 10 of them, so it's not really a big deal, but look at what we're getting. We're getting an MP5, we're getting MK14s, we're getting a whole bunch of stuff right there, which I very much like. Obviously, this is going to reduce our marching speed, which is a big deal, because if you take too much loot, you're going to be slowed, and then, you know, bandit parties and things like that can prey upon you when you don't want them to. So there you go. There's another little bit of an upgrade, a little bit of level up for our federal infantry. Wow, it's amazing that we've got those guys already. That's really, really nice. Okay, so I'm going to start increasing my intelligence, or should I? Yeah, I'm going to start increasing my intelligence, because I really do want to get some points in first aid and medical, and maybe marching speed as well. Is marching speed? No, that's constitution. So yeah, that's also a little bit low for my liking, but I think it's okay. And otherwise, I think I might increase my assault rifle proficiency, because as I said, my armor is pretty good at the moment. I mean, not my current armor, but my armor proficiency is pretty good, and I don't think I really need to worry about it too much. Okay, so let's go over to the VFA right now. Ooh, that's a big band of looters. I'd like to fight those guys, but not at the moment. I would like to sell potentially first. So let's just sell this. I'm going to keep the iron. Iron is really important for when you have when you have your actual towns. So when you capture a town, iron and wood and things like that are construction materials, and they are very important for building structures in those towns to improve your quality of life, and to improve your citizens' quality of life as well, because they are going to be having a happiness level And the happiness level will determine whether they give you gifts or whether there are riots or whatever the case may be. So yeah, it's pretty important to make sure that your guys are happy as much as possible. So otherwise, let's have a look and see if I can... I have 13,800. I technically could get a red dot, but I don't know whether I want to get a red dot or whether I want... Oh wow, the 4x zoom is insane. 56,000. It's very expensive, unfortunately. We could buy some night vision goggles. Only 2,500. It's only 2,500. I think I'm actually going to buy these. I think that's a really, really cheap price for them. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's just put them on there. And I'm going to put this on here. We got some... Oh, look at that. We got some good night camouflage. That's cool. Okay, so I think we are now ready. Should we try taking on that big band of bandits? I mean, there's 11 raiders and 11 looters. I think we should be able to do it. Let me just wait until... Wait a minute. I'm wondering whether I should go in nighttime because I have night vision. It's all right, just passing by. I'm a coward. I lost my bottle. You know what? I didn't. Let's do this. I thought to myself, I just, sat for, maybe 30 seconds or so, and I was just like, okay, you know what? What am I going to get for winning this battle? I'm going to get an amazing reward, whatever it is. I'm going to get, like, I don't even know, probably maybe 4,000, 5,000 in cash, and we're probably going to get even more in the way of money and loot, which I very much appreciate. So let's see if we can move our forces probably somewhere around here so we can get the height advantage as quickly as possible. All right, so here you go. This is going to be a bit difficult. There they are. Okay, I'm going to get back. Gotta be a bit careful here. My federal infantry is coming in as well. Okay, I'm gonna have to be careful here. I'm a bit worried. I'm losing my armor. I'm losing armor, but the thing is that we are winning this, I think. Right. Okay, so there are only 6 enemies remaining. I think we can probably move our federal infantry into range. I just had to shut up for a second and see if I could maybe just try and sway the battle in our favor. And I don't think I really had that much of an impact. I think we did get a couple of kills, but I think my guys probably could have won this by themselves. I mean, maybe? Do you think? Do you think they could have won this by themselves? Probably. I mean, let's face it, they're professionals, and I am not, so it is... Wow, yeah. we're getting some pretty decent kills. It's all thanks to this weapon. This weapon is a pretty fantastic thing, and it's really nice to get that from such a low level as well. I actually don't even know what I'm shooting at. Oh, there he is. There we go. All right, there we go. We actually had 5,000 credits from that, 308 experience gain, and yeah, look at that. I only got 7 kills. You know, that's not that great, but the enemy did have 22, and oh, wait a minute, did I get 15? No, I got 15 kills, and my guys got 7, I think. I think that's how it worked out. Anyway, doesn't really matter. The fact is that we got a victory. And that's all that matters. Oh yes, that is fantastic. Very nice indeed. I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought we would probably be able to do it. I thought we'd be able to do it, but I didn't think it would be quite so simple. So I'm pretty happy with that. And that also means that I will now be able to... Oh my. I like that. I like that a lot, as you can see. That is an SSG-08. Wow. That is actually a really nice assault rifle as well. The L85. 34,000 that is. That's actually not even that far away for me. I might be able... Oh. I'd like that too. Give me all this. I'd like all of this, please. I think that is really nice. 72 damage in comparison to what I have right now, which is, I think... Is it 60? I think I have 60 damage. But you can imagine this, 620, that's 670 muzzle velocity for the Scar, which is amazing. That's a really, really good muzzle velocity for an assault rifle, because look at this, the SSG, which is supposed to be a sniper rifle, has a muzzle velocity of 690, so it's going to be like a laser almost. That's really nice. Okay, so unfortunately I won't be able to buy any of this stuff right now. Wait a minute, do you think I can buy a scope? Is there a scope available? No, but there's a first aid kit. I guess I'll just try and stock up on first aid kits a little bit here and there, and we'll just sell the rest of our stuff here. I'm not really wanting to use a secondary. I never usually use a secondary, but I might get one later on, so I'm not going to rule it out just yet. So anyway, let's just sell this stuff. There we go. Nice. I now have wow, look at that. I was going to say 2. No, but we have 23, actually. 23,500 almost. That is really cool. And I'm going to need to buy... Oh, look at this. Salt. Huh. Yeah, okay. Well, what I'm going to do... I'd like grain, but it seems like there's no grain here, so I will just have to buy the regular food. There we go. That's going to be enough. That is going to be enough. Okay, so technically what I could do now is I could buy some of these Sea Lion Special Soldiers. I don't know how amazing they... Wait a minute. What do they actually come with? Oh my. They come with M16s. Their armor is not that good, though. Their armor is not that good, but their helmets are fantastic. And they come with grenade launchers. Whoa, that's crazy. I'm going to have to take a look at the stats of the owl specialists as well, but I think that is a pretty good place to end for our first episode of Freeman in version 0.95. And if you too would like to have some adventures in Freeman, then there is a link in the description. And otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.